single leg X. Really nice work to get underneath the hips like that and employ a spider guard. Manages to kick it down. Oh, now he's up with the pant leg. Can he run Ferreira down here? It's not easy. It looks like you have your opponent completely compromised when their one leg is off the ground like that, but experienced black belts are just so good at maintaining their balance. As you see, Ferreira is just not faced at all by the prospect of the near single leg attack, and right back into where they began. But Senra's putting him in 50-50 now to try and slow him down. And as we said in Wanderson's earlier match, he's one of those guys, you need to slow him down.
Well, Senra, no stranger to the AJP Tour mats. We saw him took silver at the AJP Tour North America Continental Jiu-Jitsu Championship. That was in April of this year. Also the AJP Tour in Orlando, the International Jiu-Jitsu Championship. In a gi, 85 kilograms, he won silver there.
Second time that Senra's come up with the leg like that, using the low pant grip and trying to wrestle up. And second time that Ferreira was able to defend, but that time a little bit different. I like the way that Senra has gotten in on the leg, but he just waited too long there, and that's 2 points for Ferreira. I like the leg entry, the follow through. Senra, he waited too long, he got control of the leg, and then he stayed on his knees, giving Ferreira the opportunity to counter with that Haragoshi style against a kneeling opponent. In my opinion, Senra should not have wasted time there and should have followed through in one moment, trying to wrestle Ferreira down. But he's not in a bad position here, even though this is a very low half guard. Almost looks basically like a knee cut position. There's options here from Senra. Very reminiscent of the first match from Ferreira. Wanderson was in this very same position, really. Kind of knee cut with a really strong collar grip, but a little bit different strategy that Senra is. He's basically trying to wrestle up from every position. Nice recovery. Oh, and there's good work here from Ferreira. He finally manages to get around the legs. Doesn't come up on top. He's got a kind of a harness stroke seatbelt here. Nice work there from Senra in denying the back points. Span through, almost got to top position, but Ferreira in that scramble built height, and there is a nice double leg takedown. Level change underneath the arms, catches the leg. 2 points takedown, so it's now 5 points to 0 for Ferreira.
Ferreira back in the top position. He loves this position, drives that foot forward, threatens the collar choke. He's got control of that right arm here as well. But Senra's going to find it difficult to get back up and wrestle his way back to his feet. He needs that arm behind him and the leg behind him to try and get back to his feet. Use that lapel around that single leg. Ferreira's got to control the underhook and the head here if he wants to flatten him out. Starting to make the grip around the collar.
Oh, look at that crossface.
Putting some pressure through.
Wow, that pry bar style grip. That's a lot of pressure. If you want to play this kind of half guard position, you really do need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable because your opponent can put on so much pressure. This Bernardo Faria style lapel through the legs, it's such a powerful handle, it's such an effective weapon. You see so many great half guard players use it. Leo Saggiorio, Bernardo Faria, and there. See, it's such a powerful weapon. It's quite easy sometimes to sweep your opponent with it, and that's exactly what Senra does. But with a 3-point deficit and just seconds left on the clock, it's not quite enough.
Stop.
Comfortable win there for Ferreira, but Senra gave him plenty of work. I really feel that if he'd not waited so long in that shot to the single leg and stayed on his knees, that potentially could have been a very different match. But back, watch the video and learn from his mistakes. There's a look at that near guard pass there from Ferreira. This was impressive work from Senra, actually. He maintained his composure, denied Ferreira the hooks, and then actually threw his hips, jumped over the hooks, turned towards the legs. Almost managed to turn into top position. And we got some brown belts now.
Shake your hands. Are you ready, guys? Fight!
This is Mahir Zuka in the blue up against Abdullah Al-Kubaisi with the red belt around his waist. In the heavyweight brown belt division, or super heavyweight, excuse me, up to 120 kilograms. Semi-final match.
And the heavyweights, we often see a tactic change here. There's a much more. Oh, nice drop to